each generation says that their generation was the best musically.
That is true.
Hip-hop in the 80s hated hip-hop in the 90s. Hip-hop in the 90s hated hip-hop in the 2000s. Hip-hop in 2000 hates the hip-hop of now. Come on. You think it's going to stop in another 10 years?
That's
no. In the next 10 years, they're going to hate what's going on now, man. Hip-hop was created by the youth for the youth.
Yeah.
So why all these old heads trying to control it?
You're now checking out Renata Romaine,
What I do think though, Renata, is we have to support our own. Hip hop has a history now.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? We don't. You see, the point
to
was
preserve it.
Right, because when we were younger, it didn't have that big of a history. So our uncles and our fathers, they didn't have hip hop to grow up in.
Right.
See, we are the only generation that we share so much with our kids, and I think people are forgetting that. Like me and my son, we wear the same sneakers, we wear the same clothes, we play the same video games, we listen to the same music, we like the same things. That's the first time ever.
But do we still own it? Do we own hip hop?
When you say we, what, in this country?
I mean, us who created it.
Okay. What we have to realize is that the country that we live in is one day going to be unified, period, across the board.
Oh, you believe that?
It has to be.
Okay.
It has to be.
Some people don't believe that.
Okay. But in order for that not to be, then I would tell you, if you're not going to ever think in that mind frame, that you need to pack up and go where you think that is going to take place. And trust me, I've been around this world 12 times. Everybody wants to come here.
Yeah.
Stop bitching. Everybody wants to come here.
Yes. Yes.
I've been to Africa.
I'm trying to go, baby.
They want to come.
To go.
Somebody will switch with you.
I'm sure.
They will switch with
but
you,
I love
sweetheart.
my country.
I'm
all right.
See, this is what I'm saying. Like, trust me, people.
I'm all right.
When you think you've got it bad,
right.
go to Lagos.
Yeah.
Go to Lagos.
Nigeria.
Go to Lagos, and you'll see miles and miles of villages and towns. No lights. And when I tell you when nightfall hit, people, nightfall hits. It's black, period, across the board. Right. And you're watching a creek that runs through a town. And in the same creek, somebody's washing their bike. Kids are playing. Somebody's washing their clothes. You might see it washing themselves. Yeah. And you just see and you appreciate so much more. And you find out that a lot of it isn't worth it. Now, I do think unification is something that we also have to work on, because if we don't preserve and build ourselves up, then we're not going to fit in a society that will, you know, try to leave us behind, but evolution is inevitable. There's no way it can happen, people.
Did you go down to the Million Man March?
No, I didn't. I did not. But salute all the brothers and everybody that went out, you know what I'm saying, that kept walking towards history and everything like that, you know, so definitely a powerful statement.
The theme was justice or else. What do you think the or else should be?
I don't know. We're going to see, right?
Okay.
We're going to see. If not, then
I guess. I just don't know what the call of action was.
We're going to see.
Okay.
I don't know. You're asking the wrong person. You see what I'm saying? I'm anxious to see too, because I know a lot of brothers went in positive spirits.
Yeah.
And I hope those brothers' positive spirits and questions and motives are answered.
Yeah, yeah.
You see what I'm saying? Because, you know, it's again, when you have that power, you got to make sure that you finish that job.
Yes.
Because if not, then the next brother that may want to finish that job may not get the type of call out because of what happened last, and that's what you don't want. You see what I'm saying? So, you know, in the best spirits, you know, we hoping we get great positive results. You know, I'm in good spirits about it.
Yes.
So, you know, we're gonna see. We're going to see.
Nelly, you have some great insight.
Oh, thank you
so
so
much. Passion.
Thank you, my sister.
Maybe you should run for president.
Nah. No. I saw the brother Barack when he entered office. He had a head full of black hair.
Oh, yeah, right. Now
you should see him now. He losing it, and it's snowing up there. It's bad.
I'm gonna let you leave off the hook with this vent.
Okay, baby.
Okay, but I'm sure you'll be back to guest co-host.
You know I'll come rock with you anytime.
Another time. It was a pleasure hanging out with you.
My pleasure, too.
And just, you know, promote what you have going on now.
Well, obviously the single is out right now on iTunes, Apple Music, The Fix. Make sure you go check that out, featuring the homie Jeremiah. You know, when we steady keeping it moving.